Hello, good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome to TBS blog 2. Today we're gonna write one research proposal and I'll show you how to write a research proposal. आज ये मेरा टास्क भी है, मुझे एक proposal लिखना है और I need to submit somewhere. So let's be in this process. ये मेरा setup है. This is my setup. बस भाई टैब है, iPad. Okay, we're gonna write. तो मुझे एक इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी रिसर्च टॉपिक के ऊपर आई नीड टू राइट ए रिसर्च प्रपोजल ऑन इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी रिसर्च टॉपिक. इट्स अबाउट द टेक्नोलॉजी, health, and the intersectionality of the technology, health, and the health policy related to something related to that. I have a very crude idea. I don't know how I can go further about it, but let's do it. Sorry if I have some mic issue. Yeah, good to go. So 1 hour में we need to write in 1 hour. That's my I have put my time. This is 11:20 by 12:30. I need to complete it. So let's do that. So I had done some basic research on it earlier. It's related to care. Yeah. So we will start in a reverse way. First we'll think about what's the problem. Then from the problem to we'll take about the we'll talk to the theoretical approach, then methodology, and then the design, because methodology will comes under that research design. Then I will write about the feasibility of that project, like how if this project will about to happen, then is it practically possible or not. So I need to give my argument on that basis. After that we will I'll make a time frame, like within how much or how within the what time I need to complete this project.
So when I start writing about the research proposal, I stock it somewhere. I had my idea about the problem statement, but when I want to articulate in my paper, there was no link was establishing between that. So because of that, I thought let's do a brainstorm about it. So now I'll show you how I did my brainstorming in this video.
So while writing my research proposal, so I got, as I mentioned, I was stuck at somewhere. I was having that problem statement, but I was not having that clarity how to write, how to give a connection to the problem statement, to the methodology, how to go deep into that. So I'll show you one case where I have done my brainstorming on it. So let's go. Let's see. So I got my idea. Lancet Neurology stated. This is the one of the Lancet Neurology stated. Okay. 2024, research stated 3 billion people are in the current having the neurological condition, and neurological conditions are the leading cause of the illness and disability all over the world. Why they are stating? Because they say the Delhi's disability adjusted life years is being increased, which is 18%, and 80% of the death and mortality because of these neurological conditions. So we got the validation. Now this is the one of the main problem. But from population health perspective, research perspective, what we need to take. Another thing I found, disparity in the low and middle income countries and high income countries. That is the one thing I found. Disparity in the access to treatment. This is the thing. So now I got the disparity in the treatment. One problem. Access to treatment is the one problem. Why they are studying? Because they are saying the professional and the human capital is more in the high income countries, whereas the low and middle income countries, the people are low, healthcare providers people are low. Because of that, people are not going, and there is not getting the service at the right time. That is the thing. But now I need to say, and second argument was that they say when the disease, because of neurological condition, it not only affect the individual or the patients with the condition, but it also happen the impact the family, communities, and human capital. That's the thing.
and they operationalize. So I want to operationalize neurological conditions. What are they? We are taking 10 neurological conditions like brain injury, migraines, dementia, nerve damage, muscular dystrophy, autism, all this kind of stroke. So we are taking this kind of thing. Now my point is, get the actual analysis come, how to give a point. So now we got the thing is that access to treatment problem. Let's study this problem. So when say access to treatment, if someone say there is a problem in the access to treatment, it means patients or individuals are not reaching or to the hospital facility when they need. That is the simple say. When people wants or need to get to the hospital at the right time, they are not reaching the hospital facility or health facilities per se. But now stating only this sentence, it gives a linear interpretation about the problem. But now here I will put, since you are just saying access to treatment, but no, I will not go on a believe on that thing, because to understand, if you are giving one hypothesis, people are not reaching to the hospital, because of that the mortality or problems are increasing on the neurological conditions. But I want to say why then the second question of why people are not reaching to the hospital at the right time, what are the problems. So I need to understand the process. Here I need to understand the process. That is the one thing I need to capture. Look, when people having the symptoms, symptoms occur to reaching to the hospital facility, what happens? This information, these experiences we don't generally capture. So that is the one thing I found. I need to explore the treatment seeking pathways or behavior of the patients. That was the thing I got it. Now second thing is when we say access to treatment, another problem comes, access to quality of care. Okay? Quality of care and access to rehabilitations. So I say, now my point is, when say rehabilitations, the major problem is in the rehabilitation we need health technology, because here in the rehabilitation specialist use different kind the technology, or they also prescribe, like for example wheelchair, walker, crutches, any kind of technology which they provide to the patients to improve their functionality. Now my point is, when you are saying the rehabilitations, so it means technology comes into play. So there was the problem, disease problem was there, or as you say health problem was there. Now the technology comes into play. So you are saying ki people are not getting. Now why people are not getting or not reaching to the access to the treatment or quality of care, rehabilitation? So because there is one thing is emerging technology. Now here the second objective I am thinking, why people are not adhering or using this kind of technology. How they perceive, how they think, perceive about this technology. The second objective comes into play. Now I understand this technology and their perception. Here the perception means it is a big thing, I must say. Their user experience, their quality. Is there any changes in the quality using the technology? Quality of care, for example, say. So all these things will come into play. Now I understand two major objectives I am having. So how I am going to conduct? Because to capturing the experiences and the perceived causes, we just don't need only the quantitative answers. We need the qualitative, in-depth response from the patients with neurological condition. For that, I got the second thing, methodology. So I think since qualitative, I'll use the ethnography. For that, I'll be the purposive sampling. I'll be doing. Now my point is, now for this point, I'm thinking the outcome will be a guideline. For example, I'll see what are the patterns are emerging from this both study. What are the patterns of the related to their treatment and their use of that assistive technology or health technology. What are the patterns are emerging? And since disparity is the two, LMIC and low and middle income countries, high income countries, there is a disparity was there already mentioned. So I'll take two countries. So it maybe I may be conducting a comparative ethnography to understand their experiences, and I'll see what are the patterns emerging from this study. From these patterns, now I will understand I will be doing some guideline. I'll form the guideline. And now the second point is coming to play. Now I found this guideline because the objective in this, I always want my research shouldn't be stay at the library, or it shouldn't be a thesis or publication. It should be a practical and social impact. For that thing, so since I made this guideline, I want to experiment it.
So here the RCD comes to play, randomized controller experimental. I'll take two groove, experiment groove, control groove, and I will be I'll be testing this guideline that was emerged from the RCT, with the proper methodology, because here the sampling size will be different, random stratified sampling, the sample size, the calculation, the analysis will be different. Then that will be emerging, that will be very reliable. The thing that will emerge from this study, it will be very reliable, because now we can say this process, what we are saying, it has the content, it has the it backs with evidence, we can say that. So now the point is like that, ki from a reading one report or research paper, the problem statement, I defined and I came across with my methodology, my research objectives, then my methodology. This is the small process, but it requires a lot of thinking. How can you position your research? So that's I want to say, ki you will see how we can do. And this is the starting. Now I got about the methodology something. Now I'll do the little literature review. I'll see how my proposal comes into play.
I thought of completing in 1 hour, but it's almost 2 a.m. in the night. Research is not that easy.
रात की 2:15 हो गया, मैंने सुबह बैठा था. I sat in the morning. It's almost 2:15.
Hello. Okay, so now I have submitted my work and I have completed my proposal. Thanks for watching and stay happy, spread love, stay well, and please like, share and comment. Bye.